What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Brian Noonan here. In today's video, I want to go over how to choose and pick your first FBA product. This video will also be great for those of you who have maybe launched a product and it's not selling as well as you anticipated. So great tips in today's video on how to choose the right FBA products, and specifically for those of you out there who are deciding on your first Amazon FBA product. Right now, more than ever, it's so important that you choose the right FBA product to go into, with Amazon prioritizing essential products and certain categories over others. I want to share my top 10 tips or so on what I would do if I was choosing my very first FBA product today. Great information and great tips in today's video. You know, I can remember going back 2 years ago when I was deciding on my first Amazon FBA product. It took me over a month to do product research. Shelling out the money, the $100 for product research software was a lot back then, and I only had $2,500 saved up, which took me almost 6 months to save that $2,500. So I know the fear and anxiety that you may have right now if you're searching for a product and you're worried that you will choose the wrong product. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of today's video. Choosing the right product and investing in that first product will really pay off. Don't worry, I chose an okay product. I've shared what that product was on my YouTube channel. It was a baby product. I made all my money back. So worst case scenario, if you choose the wrong product, you will make all your money back. The product just won't sell as fast as we would like. But follow along and stay tuned all throughout this video. I'm going to share with you my top 10 tips if I was picking my first ever FBA product, what things I would look for. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller and mentor, and on my channel I share tips and strategies and videos just like this one on Amazon, selling on Amazon. So if you like learning about Amazon, I release 1 to 2 new videos every single week. Please consider subscribing down below. I love seeing new subscribers come in, and I can see each and every one of you who subscribe. Welcome back to my subscribers as well. Please give me a thumbs up on the video. Helps support my channel and helps me get my message to more people. So without any further ado, let's jump into my computer, and I want to share my top 10 tips for choosing the best FBA products coming up. All right, guys, welcome inside my computer. I want to really encourage you guys, if you are out there in product research phase right now, looking for that very first product, I want you to continue pushing forward, pushing yourself to find it, reach out to suppliers, use the tips I'm going to share with you in today's video. I'm going to give you my top 10 best tips for finding products and for validating you if you think you found a good product, to make sure it will sell and sell year round. I've got great tips and a great video plan for you. Make sure to stay all the way through till the end, because all these tips need to be taken into consideration and all used pretty much together to really validate you have a good product idea. Now, like I said in the intro, I can remember going back searching for my first product. It took me over a month to find my first product, and I was so nervous investing the $2,500 I had saved. My first starting order was about 260 units, which is a good starting order amount. There's no need to order 1,000 units for your first order. I like to typically start with 250 to 500 units for your very first starting order. But if you get nervous, there's anxiety investing into your first product. So I want to share these tips with you so it'll really validate you have a good product idea, and make sure once you get that product to the Amazon warehouse that it's going to sell like crazy and fly off the shelves. And you're going to have another problem, which is you can't keep it in stock. So that's a good problem to have. So number one, you will need some product research software. The two softwares that I recommend are Helium 10 and Jungle Scout. Links for those with huge discounts on both those softwares are in the video description down below. Right now, I'm really liking and using Helium 10, mostly because the amount of tools that they have. It's really become the best all around Amazon seller suite of software of tools, with all the keyword, in-depth keyword research tools they have, plus all the other tools you get for the money. And I have a 50% off discount code, coupon code down there that'll take it from $97 for 1 month down to only $48. And you really just need it for the first month while you're doing product research. looking for that product, validating you have a good product idea, and doing keyword research for your listing. And Jungle Scout is the other product research software that I've used in the past. I still have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. I was grandfathered in, so I bought it so long ago that I actually got it for free for life for $99. So I validate, I open up, if I think I found a good product, I'll open up the Helium 10 X-ray extension, and I'll also open up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension to validate and make sure the numbers are accurate. So number 2, product research methods. Here are my product research methods and tips. We're going to go through this, each one of these. So the first one, QVC. If you don't know what QVC is, it's the largest on-air channel, TV channel shopping network. What I love about using QVC.com is they do all the product research and development. They only bring products and to market and onto their site and onto their shopping channel that have been proven to have really good demand. And usually those products will be kind of current, up to date, not trendy, but current, innovative products that sell well. So check out QVC.com. You can go category by category. Let's talk about categories just for a minute. The best categories to find a product in are home and kitchen, health and household, beauty and personal care, baby, but be careful in baby because it's pretty competitive, kitchen and dining, patio, lawn and garden. Be careful in patio, lawn, and garden. Some items are seasonal, which means they only sell during the spring and summer. What other? Industrial and scientific is really good. And I'll show you some other ones here once we go into Black Box, which is from Helium 10. That's the next method we're going to talk about. Jungle Scout's web app. If you have a Jungle Scout extension, Jungle Scout membership, their web app is pretty cool for finding product ideas. Next, we have Pinterest and Etsy. Pinterest and Etsy, obviously social media sites, but Etsy is a huge online shopping website. What I use Pinterest and Etsy for are 2 things. Number 1, I'll go onto Pinterest and Etsy to look at trending products or popular products, but it's a great place to get product ideas. And then once you think you found a product, pull it up on Etsy and see which ones have the most reviews. That means those are selling the best, and you could innovate and offer that type of product. So it really validates you have a good product idea. Amazon bestsellers list, you have to be kind of careful here, but if you just Google Amazon bestsellers list, and then you can go category by category by category and kind of niche down, which means go more specific. Instead of looking in baby, go down to baby care products. Or if you're looking in kitchen and dining, instead of just looking at the whole kitchen and dining category, look at kitchen and dining bestsellers, cooking utensils, or herb preservers, or at-home food growing kit, something like that. Same thing for patio, lawn, and garden, or any category you look into. The more niche down or more specific you can get, a lot of times there's some really, really good products in there. Next is the Amazon's new release list. These are recent products that have launched that are selling really well, and you get the Amazon's Choice Badge or the Amazon new release list, meaning it took off when you first launched it, selling really well, getting good reviews, getting a good amount of sales every day. So it's a great place to get ideas for new hot products that are selling well. The rabbit hole method. If you don't know what the rabbit hole method is, if you're on Amazon and you're looking at a product, basically the rabbit hole method would be you would like open up, we're going to go over this in a minute, but you would open up, let's say, this product, these seedling trays, and the rabbit hole method would be going down and looking at the sponsored products related to this one, or the frequently bought together. If that section is still here, a lot of the times it's not, but sometimes they'll have the frequently bought together or compare with similar items. This is another place to get good ideas for products. So I hope you guys are learning a lot so far. Use these product research methods. If you have any questions on any of these, you're welcome to reach out to me or leave me a comment down below. Next, other FBA sellers storefronts. So what do you do there? So if you find a product and you look here, this is the Helium 10 Chrome extension. Let's say you're analyzing this product or this niche. You'll look for an FBA seller here under this little truck symbol that's FBA, making really good revenue. Open up the product, and then under the title or under the buy now, add to cart button is this FBA seller's storefront, and you click on that and it'll open up all the other products that this FBA seller makes. And what's so powerful about this is obviously if this FBA seller selling this product is making over $25,000 a month in revenue, there's a really good chance, with only 9 ratings, there's a really good chance that they have other products that are selling well. So again, you would just click on the brand name underneath the title here, or under the Buy Now button right here, Sold By. You would click on that. And then right under the title here is Anguto Storefront. So you click on that. If it pulls up like this, it means they're not brand registered, and you can look at other ideas here. If you click on the brand name and it opens up kind of a website, custom looking website, but still on Amazon, that means that seller has brand registry, and sometimes the Helium 10 X-Ray or the Jungle Scout extension won't open. But in this case, on this seller storefront, I'm not seeing brand registry and a custom branded website page within Amazon, so I am able to run the numbers, the X-Ray extension. And then you would just look for 2 things, revenue being high and reviews being low, to get other ideas for products. Obviously, you wouldn't look at products like this. I would say look for revenues above $5,000 in monthly revenue and review counts under 100 or 150 or lower. So right here, this product is selling really well, a vertical hanging garden planter. This one is selling extremely well, seed starter pots. Obviously, it's springtime right now when I'm making this video, so these are selling really well because it's spring. So you have to be careful that this isn't seasonal, and I'll teach you here in a minute how to check for seasonality and check for seasonal products. Seasonal products or seasonality just means that the product only sells during the spring or during the winter or during the summer. And for your very first product, you'll want to stay away from seasonal products because we're trying to set up a business here and launch a product for you that will generate income every single month. And then once you get a hang of the process of launching products, ranking products on Amazon, then you can look at launching seasonal products and estimating how many units you're going to need for a certain season and all of that, okay? Next, we have Alibaba. Alibaba is, of course, the world's largest manufacturer supplier database. We can look on Alibaba for hot trending products or new release products and get ideas here. Now, the thing is, on Alibaba, sometimes some of the products are going to be really, really cheap, and so you want to make sure that you're not looking at a really cheap product or a gimmicky product or not a high quality product. And then I really usually, if I'm looking on Alibaba, I'm really careful. I don't want to see like more than 50 suppliers selling the same exact thing. So I like to go niche down again, kind of more specific. So we could go home and kitchen, then we could go to like kitchen and tabletop, we could go to kitchen tools and gadgets, and you would just go through here, new releases or hot releases, brand new for 2020, and get ideas through here. Professional lemon squeezer. So you would get salt and pepper shakers. So you would get ideas here, and then you'll go on Amazon.com, type in the name of this product, and then do the next step, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Number 3 is the next step I was just talking about. Once you get the product idea, now it's time to go onto Amazon and type in the name of that product in the search bar. So we got hot tub cover. We type that in on Amazon.com. Then we're going to run the numbers and see how is the product doing. This is X-Ray, the Chrome extension, and this is really the foundation and the most important part of analyzing your potential product. So what we can see here is the first thing I look at is the search volume. I like to see a product that has a search volume of 3,000 or higher. This means right here that over 9,000 people per month right now are searching and want this product. So that's really important. I like to see 3,000 or higher. I like to see an average BSR of best sellers rank. The closer to 0, the better it sells. I like to see an average BSR of 50,000 or less, no more than 75,000. If it's 110,000, you have to be very careful. It could mean there's not enough demand for the product. If the search volume is only 1,000, it could mean there's not enough demand for the product. Or it could just mean you're not looking at the right keyword, and so you would use a keyword research tool like Magnet to find the best keywords. So in this case, if hot tub cover obviously has a high search volume, but let's say I typed in hot tub cover fabric or something like that, and it only said search volume 1,000, we can go into Magnet and find the actual keyword. Total revenue for the niche. I like to see at least $250,000 or higher for total revenue for the niche. This is like adding up all of these sellers, how much are they making in this niche. So I like to see usually 250,000 or more. Average revenue, I really don't pay attention to much. Average reviews is important. I'd like to see 300 or less average reviews. But here is the most important part: the revenue column and the review count column. Okay, we're looking here in the top of page 1 where you're going to want to rank your product when it gets to Amazon and it's time for launch. You're going to want to start making sales, getting reviews, and rank to page 1 so customers see your product. And the way you do that is by having a good product, getting good reviews, and making sales, and give the customer a reason to choose your product over these existing products. And that comes down to differentiation, which I'll discuss here in a minute. I hope you guys are really enjoying these product research methods. These are the foundations of any successful product, and so important that you understand most of these here. Again, I want to thank all of you who are watching this video. It would mean the world to me if you could go down right now and smash that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Helps support my channel, helps me reach more people, and I really appreciate seeing new subscribers come in, and appreciate all of you who are subscribed. So the two most important columns are going to be the revenue column and the review count column. We're going to just cancel these first two out because they're sponsored ads. We're going to click the trash can. I'm just clicking on the number. Now we're looking at the top organically ranked sellers not running ads. And in this top section here, I like to see most of these doing at least $5,000 in revenue in the top 10 or 15 spots, and 5 or more 150 review count or less. In the top 10 to 15, over $5,000 on almost all of them. We have that here. Yes, we do. Review count 150 or less on 5 or more. So we have 155. I will count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 here that are 150 or less, and we have revenues here mostly all over $5,000 except for this one and these two, so that is good. Next, what's the price? We want to look for a price. The product is priced over $20. $20 to $100 is going to be a good price and leave you enough profit. Under the little truck symbol, I'd like to see mostly FBA or MFN. Not too many AMZ. AMZ right here means Amazon, the company, sells this product, or they have a partnership with that brand. I would say this is on the border of too many AMZ. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have 5 or more that say AMZ, I would probably look for another product because it's going to be hard to compete against Amazon. They push their product ahead of ours in most cases. You can hover your mouse over this ASIN to bring up a picture and the price and the review count of the product. Again, reviews are so important. Reviews are like the most important part of our Amazon business. The more reviews we can get, the faster, the more money you will make. So reviews are everything because they provide social proof, and the customer will buy your product once you have reviews. I'm looking at weight. So I like to see a weight of 5 pounds or less. And I don't want to see oversized. So if you can see here, large standard at 6 pounds, large standard at 7 pounds, large standard at 2.9 pounds. This one's okay. But the rest are all really heavy and really large. And so that's another problem with this product is it's really heavy. It's mostly all over 5 pounds and small oversized. Look at how much the fees are. The fees on this one are $36 in FBA fee every time you sell one. You have to pay Amazon that. Here's another small oversized at 10 pounds. The FBA fee is $22. That's the price you'll pay Amazon just to pick and pack and ship the product to your customer. So take that into consideration. Look at the FBA fees. The sales, I'd like to see most all of these in the top spots doing at least 300 sales per month or more. And lastly here, ratings. If all of them are 4.5 or 5 out of 5, there's not much room left to innovate. So I'd like to see some here with 4 reviews or 3.5 reviews, because that would tell me there's room to innovate and differentiate. And that's so important. So we went over in-depth market niche investigation. We look at revenues, we look at reviews, we look at the search volume, we look at the price, we look at the weight and the dimensions, we look at the category, the type of seller, the average BSR, we want 50,000 or less, max of 75,000. Sales, most all of the top sellers are selling at least 300 or more per month, and that's all these numbers here that we were going over is all monthly 30-day estimates, and it's pretty accurate 30-day estimate. Total results on Amazon. I didn't mention this, but when you type in the name of your product, hot tub cover, I like to look right here in the top left, the total results. I usually like to see a product that has 2,000 total results or less. That means take half this number. There's probably about 500 to 1,000 sellers that sell this product or a similar product. If you get a product that has total results 3,000 or more, it could mean that the product is too competitive. And I also like to see 5 pages or less of the same exact product over and over and over. Product research, checklist, and flowchart. Down below in the video description, check out the product research checklist and the product research flowchart. Those will help you kind of list out all of the things that I just covered, all of those numbers and metrics that you should be looking for. Number 5, competitors on the first page. How many reviews do they have? How long have they been selling? The way you check to see how long has your top competitor been selling is run the numbers and choose 2 or 3 of your top competitors. Top competitors meaning the person doing the most revenue is the main top seller. Someone who's recently launched that's really making a lot of sales, so like 155 reviews making 8,000, that's another kind of top competitor. And then I'd pick this one at 87 reviews doing 8,000, that's another top competitor. Then you can click on their product here on the ASIN. It'll bring up the product on Amazon. And then this graph, these graphs that will automatically load down below the main image. If you have the Helium 10 Chrome extension installed and Keepa, I mostly use the Helium 10 graph. Click on all time right here. Where the red line starts is when they launched this product. So they launched November 1st, roughly, of 2019. Where the red line starts, that's when they launched this product. The red line is the BSR. We want to see that number below 75,000 every single month. That would tell me that there's good demand for the product. Checking for seasonality. So how do we check for seasonality? Again, this is an example of a seasonal product right here. It's a baby pop-up tent for the beach. You can see here that this spike in the BSR occurs in the middle of winter. This red line goes high in the winter months, which when this red line goes high, the product is not selling. So we want to see this red line stay below 50,000 every single month through spring, summer, fall, and winter. So right here where these big red spikes are, the product is not selling. To check for patents, go to patents.google.com, type in the name of your product, and you do not want to see a picture, drawing, illustration, or a paragraph describing your product. So patents.google.com. And then also you can check Google Trends. Type in the name of your product on Google Trends and also look at the search volume and the popularity of your product over time. That's Google Trends. Will tell you, is this product popular, or does it spike like during Easter? Like for example, Easter eggs, those are only going to be popular during Easter, and then there's not much demand and they're not selling. Restrictions. One of the most important things I can tell you is to check and please make sure your product is not restricted. To do this, go to google.com and type in Amazon restricted categories or Amazon restricted products list, and there you will see a list of restricted products. You can also, once you set up your Amazon seller account, you can go to the top left to catalog, add products, pretend like you're going to add the product to sell it, and click on listing limitations apply, new condition on the right. And if it says listing limitations apply and you click on that and it says requires approval, the product is restricted. If it says sell yours, you're good to go. The other thing you could do if you're not sure on restrictions is, of course, leave me a comment or message me directly, reach out to me, or you can buy a UPC barcode from nationwidebarcode.com and go ahead and create a dummy listing, which means you'll use that barcode just to create the listing, and if Amazon doesn't shut it down after a week, you know you're good to go and approved to sell that product. Differentiation, understanding your main competitors. you want to read your main competitors' reviews. You want to really understand your main competitor, open up their listings, and what you'll want to do is use the Helium 10 review downloader. So you can come up here to the Helium 10 blue bubble, go down to review downloader, and you can filter and just look at the 1, 2, and 3 star reviews, extract from the last 90 days, do this for your top 3 competitors, and find out what customers are complaining about or what do they mention is wrong with the product over and over and over. And then it's just as simple as telling your supplier, hey, look, customers are complaining that this top plastic piece on top keeps breaking, and I'd like to make it a little extra thick or better material. Or maybe customers are saying over and over about this product that the plastic doesn't fit on the tray very well. You could address that with your supplier. Just simply ask your supplier, tell them these issues, and usually they will be able to resolve them or come up with a way to fix it. And then the next steps, after you've validated all of these different product points, I know it was a lot and probably a lot of information for you to digest and consume, but go back and rewatch parts of this video. If you need extra help, you're always welcome to reach out to me directly. I have that Amazon for All mentorship training course down below that will come with my one-on-one mentorship, where we will get on Skype or Zoom video calls 2 to 3 times per week, and I will walk you through each one of these steps all the way till launching and ranking your product. So check out that if you're interested in getting one-on-one help. The next step would be to reach out to suppliers on Alibaba. Search for suppliers who've been in business at least 3 years. They're a verified supplier, and they have trade assurance, and they're a gold supplier. And also download the Source Now. It's called Source Now Chrome extension. Just go and Google Source Now Chrome extension. Download that, because what it'll do is every time you're looking at a product on Amazon, it'll pop up Source Now, this little button, and you can click on that, and it takes me to all the suppliers on Alibaba that sell this product or a similar product. So really powerful tip there. Make sure to download that extension, Source Now Chrome extension, and it takes me to the product on Alibaba. Most of the time it works. Sometimes it won't work, but a lot of times it will. So that's a great, powerful tip there. Then it's time to just reach out to Alibaba suppliers, a minimum of 5 to 10 different suppliers. Use my Alibaba template down below in the video description for reaching out to suppliers. Use that template, customize it with your own brand name or company name. You can use whatever company name or brand name you want, as long as it's not already taken. You can use trademarkia.com to make sure your brand name is still available that you want to use. You can look at other brands selling on Amazon, successful brands that are making money, to get ideas for your brand name. Right under the brand here, you could look at these brand names to get ideas and come up with something clever, and then customize that Alibaba template and send it out to 5 to 10 suppliers. And then it'll be time to come back and put in the profitability calculator here, your response from your supplier. Let's say they gave you a price of $10 per unit for this product, and I like to go per kilogram. For sea shipping, per kilogram is going to be roughly $1 to $3. And that's really the only option right now, because air shipping is really, really expensive, 4 times as usual. So usually it'll be $1 to $3 for sea shipping DDP, which is what you want. And we can see here we get a rough estimate. If we sell this product for $43, it cost us $10 to manufacture, plus $2 per unit for DDP sea shipping. We'd make $18 every time we sell one. We have a 41% net margin, and we have an ROI of almost 150%. All of these numbers are great. We want at least $10 profit per unit. We want at least 30% net margin and at least 125% ROI, return on investment, which means every time you invest or you put in $100 to your business, you're going to make $125 out of your business. So that's going to wrap up today's video, guys, for a step-by-step tutorial on best top 10 tips for finding your first FBA product. Thank you guys so much for staying till the end. I will be picking some giveaway winners for the one-on-one mentorship calls. I give away 2 30-minute mentorship calls, and I will announce the winners of those on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again real soon.